Hello, all you hardcores out there, how are you doing? Russ here from Poker's Corner, biggest gob in sport. Right, let's proceed with the day's event, shall we? Sugar Hill. You know these American trainers? Slink over here, don't they? Throwing Kronk name about. Kronk this, Kronk that. Sugar Hill is not Manny Stewart. Flex Ingle is not Brendan Ingle. Be your own man. Don't try and dine out on somebody else's CV. It's stolen valor. All right? Be your own man. What we're going to have next? Are we going to have relatives of Angelo Dundee taking people on pads? Is that what we're going to have next? Be your own man. That's all you've got to be. People were critical about Peter Fury the other day, and I was like, wow. None of these people said a word about Sugar Hill. We're supposed to be the go-to guy, isn't he? Sugar Hill. We've just seen what a Brit did to his fighter. Oh, Buddy McGirt. God. Hey, Buddy McGirt. Another one. Derek James, all these big hitters in America. What are they doing for our fighters? Have we not got trainers in UK that can sort these kids out, show them how to box? When we're going to see somebody fighting in pocket or on inside? We don't do a lot of that in this country, do we? So why don't the Americans start getting some of our trainers over there? I don't know. You know, people get these reputations as these go-to trainers, don't they? Well, he's the man of the moment. Well, where were it? Where was the Sugar Hill Magic on the weekend? Right? Where were it? You weren't there, were it? It just wasn't there. Right? Where were the magic? Where were the magic beans? Unbelievable. I just wanted to get that out, right? Before we start on this Humpty Dumpty video, because Anthony Joshua, he's like Humpty Dumpty, isn't he? He's all broken up into little pieces. And reading through the comment section every day. Anthony Joshua flogs Huey Fury. Right. Look at Anthony Joshua now. And look at Huey. 5 years younger, fresher, coming off a long break, a mover, switch hitter. Do it rounds easy, keep it long. What about Joshua forcing it? You can't even force it no more. You can't let them go. We all saw what happened to Vladimir, didn't we, against Tyson Fury? He couldn't let his hands go. Well, that's what happens. That's what happens when you fight them movers. You can't let them go. Just come back with something, don't they? Or you miss. And when you throw a punch and you miss, you're using double energy. So I believe Huey Fury beats Anthony Joshua, and I've never seen so much violence in all my life that I'd have sent to my email and some to my phone. But we'll rectify that in a couple of days. But moving on. Oh, Ian Beale. Right. A gentleman called Ian Beale. Comment section every day. Ian Beale the squeal. 4142, is it? Or 4148? I don't know why these names have numbers at end, but Ian. So 2 weeks ago, you got up one Sunday morning and you decided, do you know what? Do you know what I'm going to do, love, today? His missus, what? I'm going to pretend I'm Ian Beale from EastEnders, and I'm going to abuse Porky because he says that Huey beats Anthony Joshua at this stage in their careers. Because really, Joshua's on the slide now. We're all saying Dylan White and him's a 50-50, aren't we? Dylan didn't want to fight Huey. Chisora didn't. Chisora were offered massive money. Massive money. I'm going to pretend, love, I'm Ian Beale from EastEnders. And I'm going to send Porky some comments and I'm going to fry his head because he's mates with Huey's dad and Huey. Right. Well, Huey got robbed against Parker. Everybody knows that. So if he had that former world champion tag with him, we wouldn't be getting this, would we? Right? Don't forget he took that fight as a youngster. Now, when Dylan White and all the rest of them were swerving everybody. I mean, Huey fought Pulev as a youngster. Dylan didn't want that smoke, did he? So Huey's a fighting man. So look at the careers and look what Joshua's doing now. Stumbling over the finishing line against Jermaine Franklin. Well, how about Huey in with Franklin then after his next fight? Huey and Joshua will meet one day. They'll meet and Huey will do a number on him. All right? Want to abuse me? Abuse me. But send them to me email or send me a video to me email. porkycorner@mail.com. Right? porkycorner@mail.com. Okay? Because if you send in vileness to the comment section, anything vile, it just gets held. So we don't like vileness, do we? I don't want my kids reading vileness, do I? Send them to email like everybody else whose comments are all for review and get it out of your system. But why don't you think of a better name than Ian Beale? Why not Amos Brealey off of Emmerdale? Or I don't know, Rocky Balboa off Rocky. Not Ian Beale. Give me a fancy. Give me a name that's going to jump out at me. Like Roy Cropper, the Panty Dropper. I like him. Not Ian Beale. All right, there's too many Ian Beales in this world. Okay, but I think that's kind of funny, but it's the man in the mirror moment, isn't it? Because on a Sunday morning, from 9 o'clock till like 1, looking at times, what are you doing with your life, Ian? What's your missus doing on a Sunday while you're doing that? All right, anyway, I've just got that bit of banter out of the way. Right. Russell cheese and piccalilli. Oh, yeah, that's on its way now. My cheese and piccalilli sandwich. 2 bites of that and I'll be spewing, but need some carbs in me. Sonny Edwards and Clarissa Shields. I don't know what that's all about, but Clarissa Shields is running around in a Morris wig, isn't she? From Morris. And the tested against Hurricane wins. Isn't that right? Oh. Well, Sonny Edwards, an 8-stone man, 5 foot whatever, 5. And Clarissa Shields, 5'9", walking about 185. A big old trumper on her. Can you imagine them two? Can you imagine them two coming downhill? Hey? Imagine that. Hand in hand. That'd be good, that, wouldn't it? That'd be really, really good. Have they done it for PR? Or are they in love with each other? I don't know, but do I see them getting married? No. Are they both good fighters? I bet your bottom dollar they are. I put Sonny Edwards in my top 15 pound per pound, and he's the only flyweight or small man that's small, because probably lightest there is, isn't it? The one at lightest. He's probably the only one that I've ever put in. I think he's that good. I don't think he's got a big punch. I don't think Shields has. I think they mainly get by on the skill set, don't they? So once the skill set's gone, that's when it's over for them. But both fantastic fighters. You got to tip your hat to them. There you go. Both fantastic fighters. Hey, I've got my Joe G hat on up, Gallagher's gym. What do you think to that? I'll be getting called a Joe Gallagher fanboy now, won't I? Hey? Most decorated trainer in UK. I think he's a great trainer. Most decorated, and he's the only one to win Ring Magazine belt. Not the Ring Magazine Trainer Year or whatever they call it. He's the only one to do it, isn't he? So that's like an Oscar, isn't it? For somebody like some actors or whatever they are, you know, actors who win Oscars, Tom Cruise or whatever. It's like the Holy Grail, isn't it? Like for the fighters, it's the Hall of Fame, isn't it? But trainers, it's Ring Magazine, isn't it? So cheers, Joe, for the hat. Right. So good luck to Sonny Edwards on that date. I'd love to see it. I wonder if she'd be bouncing on you on her knees, Sonny, because she's a big one. But there's no problem with that. Two great fighters. Right, Ellie Brooke. I think we know Ellie Brooke, isn't she? Is she that scrubber? Well, Mark Tibbs trains or used to train. I don't know. But from porn industry, you're going to fight Ebony Bridges. Who's interested in that? Two flags going at it. Diminishing sport. She's come out and said, and it's on IFL, on their title. And these are Eddie's in-house guys, and they're putting titles like, I want to FUCK Anthony Joshua. Like you'd come out with that, hey? So when you've got slags, it's that slaggy behaviour. You know, my daughter said something like that. She's 11 in November. If she were 18, and she said that, I'd take her iPhone off her. I'd cut a plug off her telly. I'd take her phone off her and I'd ground her for a month. Coming out with that. Coming out with filth. Like that. And then IFL putting it out. Well, she's not going to be bothered this from porn industry, is she? It's cheapening the sport. I wonder what all them EIS girls like Natasha Jonas, Savannah, people like that. Think about a fellow colleague, fighter, coming out with pure filth like that. And I'm not even going to get you, I'm not even going to put the stuff out that I hear about Ebony Bridges because she's a machine and I don't mean in training. My God. It's slutty, slaggy behaviour. That's what it is. And this is what we're reduced to now for views, clickbaits and views. I will FUCK Anthony Joshua. Board licensed fighter saying that. Are the British Boxing Board of Control going to come out and deal with that? Hey? Are they going to do? Or does it need somebody to put a statement in? Like John Ingle or Dominic Ingle. Because they love putting statements into the board, don't you? And please, don't you, Dom? Not even get me started about Steffi Bull, but we'll save that one for another day because I've got a corker on you, Steffi, soon. All right. Corker. Steffi, come see me. You know what we're going to do when we beat each other, don't you? You know. People open the mouth, Steffi, you have to back it up. Right. Spotty Frank. I remember a time when Spotty Frank used to hardly do any interviews. He was unsure. But now it's all hands on deck. 19 yesterday. 2 more than Eddie. 2 more than Eddie. So we've got 2 of them going out now, pushing the narrative out. If it weren't bad enough before, with Eddie Hills, the 6-0 Iceman from Billericay. Yeah. Well, what gain his wife any of that? No. That's why she dumped him, innit? Is that right, Eduardo? What sort of man goes on IFL? This is a while back and brags about being out at country just over 300 days per year. Well, it's like Dennis, isn't it? It's for tax reasons. Yeah. You would have thought either that or you don't want to do it, does he? Here? If he ain't doing it with you, who is? I'm not interested. The point I want to make is these people can't lie straight in bed. They can't lie straight in bed. They're consumed by fame and fortune, and they're neglecting what's right in their own lives. It's a shame, but like I've just said there, Eddie Hearn's been drowning us out for years, or should I say Eddie Hills. That's right, Eddie Hills, the 6-0 Iceman from Billericay. 4 by way of, but only footage is him and Spotty Frank. You know that fat flabby kid from Essex? Yeah. Fat Frank. Maybe I should have a do with Fat Frank, but he's too big for me and he'd flog me. It's going to be interesting to see what happens moving backwards. Well, like I've just said there, it's all hands on deck, innit? But is Big Meat all broken up into little pieces? Can he be put back together again like Humpty Dumpty? I don't think he can. I don't think he can. When you're frightened to let them go, you've got a problem. You've got a massive problem when you can't let them go. Because if you're a boxer and you can't throw a punch, you're not going to win, are you? If you're a joiner and you can't do that, you pump screwdriver to fit, put fixings into door frames. And how can you be a joiner? If you haven't got them, you're not a joiner, are you? But if you haven't got them as a boxer, you're not a boxer, are you? What are you? What are you then? You're just a blot on landscape. That's all it is. Just want to take money out of game. Let's get Joshua over at finish line and Dylan White. We might even get a thriller and get another fight out of it. Well, it's 5 weeks till Dylan White and Joshua, and they're already messing with contracts. Yet again, it's like they took stuff out of contract, they put it in. They took it out, they put it in. Conor Ben, he said his story, he changed it. He said his story, he changed it. His new legal team, they've changed it. We're going round and round and round. No adds up, does it? It's just talking shit for the sake of talking shit, but no fights. We're told now that the Can Man and Big Meech are going to fight on August the 12th. August the 12th. Somebody's birthday I used to know. August the 12th, they're going to fight. That's 5 weeks away. And it's 4 weeks from fight week this Monday. But they haven't had a presser. So how are they going to sell that fight? How are they going to sell that in 4 weeks? Hey, how can people drop everything and even trust these people to buy a ticket, especially after the Conor Ben fiasco? Will people be on guard and will they get them after weighing and pay on night? We don't know, but there's uncertainty, and not a lot of people have got a lot of money at the moment with interest rates and things like that. But would you take a risk on these lot? Would you book a hotel and buy a ticket to watch Big Meech and Joshua, 2 gatekeepers with no belt, or would you play it safe and pay it on pay-per-view on the night? I think, why do I want to risk that? All them tickets they sold for Eubank Ben, all them people who were messed about and that, are they willing to take a risk on them two? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. And there's other people in the boxing industry are like, they don't know what to do. Do they ever want to go to a live event again after what happened last time? We don't know, do we? With all these exhibitions and crossover fights and all these knackers chatting by a lot of people, nobody knows where they are, but 5 weeks to go. And I don't know, but I don't know what to make of it all. But the good thing is, the White Rhino's coming back yet again for his 10th comeback. That's fantastic, isn't it? The White Rhino. White Rhino. Right? 4 fights in 4 years against 4 men with losing records. Great preparation, that, isn't it? Managing his own career, Dave Allen, yeah? I'd let him manage my fighters, would you? He knows what he's on with, doesn't he, Dave? So I'll leave Dave to it. Because it's a car crash, isn't it? Dave retire. or stay on a Dennis ticket deal for 2 more fights. Pop, pop, bang. Give Max a run, Dave. You've been fighting worse than Max. We'll top it all off. Billy Joe's coming back with Benny from Crossroads as his trainer. Ben Davidson. Isn't that right? The next wave of trainers walking about in a Cub Scout outfit. Looks about 15. If the chemistry is good, brilliant. But Ben Davidson's got Billy Joe there. He's already got the finished article. All Billy Joe needs is to be fit, really. You can't really teach him anything. He just needs somebody to get him fit and motivated. You can't teach him how to punch or move and that. Just get him in shape. That's all you can do with him. Get him motivated, get him in shape. To be fair, I'll give Flex Ingles some stick. You know, because he's had fighters up there failing dope tests, hasn't he? You know, they've been trying to control area for years. They don't put shows on though, do they, Ingles? They took out the sport and not put in. But to be fair to Flex, he got Billy in shape, didn't he? If you're in shape and you've got skills, it's more or less done for you, isn't it? That's all it is with Tyson Fury, really. He just needs something to get him motivated and get fit. I don't want to see Tyson that we like a rubber dinghy around his waist under his skin. It's like all that back fat. That's no good. That's stored fats from thinking and overeating. That's all it is. I used to be like that. Get them twists done. Tyson, eat correctly. But Billy Joe, can he win a world title again? I think he can at middleweight. He's not big enough at super middleweight. If he can get to super middleweight, he could have a 3-year run. Sit down on his punches and start knocking people out a bit more instead of all that fumbling about stuff. But he's got skills to burn, hasn't he? I don't want to see in another 20 years Billy Joe, fat as a pig with big beard, running around wherever he lives, saying coulda, woulda, shoulda. Doing a Glenn McCrory, wanting to come back and all that. Billy Joe is nearly had his day on it. So if this is his last run, just get fit and just have the fights. You've been beaten, so you've no hold to protect. No hold to protect. Just roll the dice. Don't leave the glass half filled, Billy. All right? I think that's about it, really. I hope you put Piccalilli on it. Right. That's it. So peace out. Keep on trucking. Keep sporting boxing. Don't have nightmares. Frank, give me a ring. Berry, give me a ring, pal. Hope you well. All right. Pop, pop, bang.